Alright, it's cleanup time. Where to start? I mean, maybe I should look at the colourful zone again. Because maybe I'll have a new insight. I mean, so I know that these are clearly related to the number of the area and the colour of the area. 2 is green, 4 is yellow. And I can further prove that because now I've got access to 0, 4. Green, purple, blue, 179. 179, green, purple, blue. So yes, it's to do with the levels. How can I figure out what it means for it to highlight? Now the problem I'm going to have here is that that's 2. And I haven't done world 2. So maybe I should find one where I've done all the levels in a world. If there is one. What's this? 1, 3, 5, and 6. 1, 3, 5. Where's 6? I have not done 6. 1, 8, 5. 1 I've done. 8 have I done? Where's 8? I've done 8. And I've done 5, right? Yes. Okay. Good place to start. So it's got these shapes in it. 1 and 2. And they come from this world, right? Yes. 8. World 8. Do we ever see any of the mechanics from the other worlds? No. So that could just be, you know, those being next to each other, making that area. What was World 1 about? It was like kind of simple, just like going through shapes, going from this shape to that shape. It was the basic stuff. I mean, I could just try and solve it. Or I could like try and figure out what each of the rules is. Okay. 1 is satisfied as long as I stay over here. Is it? Yeah, it fails as soon as I go to them. So 1 is just... Yeah, 1 is just don't go through the shapes. 8 then is, that's the red area, is that it's got to be that shape. So if I do this, does 8 succeed? Yes. So it's taking rules from each of the areas, I think. And then 5 was what? What happened in 5? It was also about shapes. There's about counting. The squares here represented counting. Okay. So what's the implication for this? That works either way around. I did do a thing that failed that. Yeah, okay. So that breaks the counting rule. Somehow. Maybe I'll be able to learn it better from another one. So let's just confirm 1. As soon as I go through that, it starts to fail. Okay. And if I... is there a way I could satisfy 5 while still satisfying the others? Sorry, not satisfy 5. I mean... Oh. Sorry, no, 8. 8 is what I was thinking about. 8 is satisfied by that, and only by that. Yep. Now, if only I could... There's like no way of doing 8 in a way that fails the others, I don't think. Because it would just have to be one of these shapes. These all work. So then I still don't know what that's about. Okay, let's just move forwards. Okay, so in this case, this fails. Why? Counting. Was it always counting? No, sometimes it's about the shapes themselves. In which case, how is it different to 8? Can I fill this in? Can I do what I want to do? This? Yes. Like I want to do that, but not that. Like that either goes there or it goes there. So, which are basically the same problem. Yeah, what? How would I do this? There's got to be some other way, right? Because I cannot fill that in. Does it matter if I cover you? Oh, yeah, of course it does, because that one fails. Am I being silly? No, if they're going to be in a region together, they have to be in a region together, they're adjacent to each other. If they're going to be in a region together, then it's either that shape or it's that shape. But they can't do either of those shapes. That's okay. Yes, that is not in either direction. Okay, I think we're going to get into the crux of what the blue rule is about then. Doesn't matter which way I go, that's fine. But if I do this, blue is not satisfied. Why? 1, 2. Does it just have to fit where it is? Ah, okay. No, there's something else going on. There's something else going on. What? What's the number rule? Why is this? This is the one that's going to help me figure it out. Why is that bad? Because you have 1 on your row. They can't have that many on their row. Well, I don't have it here. Let's do somewhere blue succeeds, but... So that succeeds. What about like that? No. What about like that? Yes. Oh, is it which ones I pass? I have to pass them in that order. But then that would fail. And that one does not fail. Right, that works in either direction. Also satisfies blue. Also satisfies blue. So I understand why that's only works in that situation and not in these situations. Why does that work in this situation, and this situation, and this situation, but not that situation? What could it be? What could it be? Number of diagonals filled in? That could be it. It works for all of them. 2 diagonals filled in. 1 diagonal filled in. So 3 diagonals filled in. So the problem is that I filled that in. So what way can I make this shape without... Well, I could undo one of these. Well, okay, so I could do like... Cool, I think I got it. Oh dear. Oh dear, okay. 2 diagonals filled in. That's way more than 2. There's 2 diagonals filled in. Then don't fill in any of those. So then how is that going to work? Like this, right? I don't need to fill that in. There we go. I've got it. Are these separate or not separate? All 4. These are separate. If I just do this shape. No. What am I doing? Well, maybe. That fills in 4 of those. 4. Where are you going to go? Could you go somewhere else? Like, could I put you like that somehow? Or are they joined together? Like, No, I couldn't fill in both sides of it. But potentially like, Oh, but then I wouldn't be filling in all 4 of those. Okay, so no, you are definitely not on like that. You could be on like that. If you're on like that, then that one has to be there, in which case I can't do it. So you're not on like that. You're not on like that, because then I can't fill in this space. So you're on like that, for sure. Okay. If you're on like that, then where's the other one go? Well, it can't be like this. So it has to be like this. So it's that and that. So we have to go, wait, no, what? That's not possible either. Oh, but there's also this. But no, then that doesn't work. Hold on. Hold on. That doesn't work. That does work. I can fill in all 4 of those. Then the problem is, like, I can't fill in. No, there's too much space up there for the right hand shape. Oh, what about that? No, that's bad. Basically, placing this in any place where part of the shape is on one of the diagonals is bad. Also, that one's fine. That one's fine. Okay. No, but it's not fine. This is another place I could put that. There is no other place I could put that. It'd have to go like that, right? And then I can't fill this space in and get to the other side. Can't be like that. Can't be like that. Can't be like this. Sorry, can be like that. So it has to be like that. So then the other has to be like that. But then I can't do it. Because that thing. There's something wrong in my deductions here. What's wrong in my deductions? Because like I'm proving to myself that has to go there and that has to go there, but then I can't fill in this 4x4 region. So I'm something wrong with my proof. Every place you could go, either. So let's just try all 4 positions, right? It's just that position, that position, that position, that position. So it's either that. Oh no! Oh, because they could swap over. Okay, so if they swapped over, there could be one there. They need to swap over in a way that still doesn't go onto the diagonals. So you could be like that. It could be like that and that. That looks good. That looks doable. Yay! Okay. Oh dear. So there's only one position you could go in that doesn't hit the diagonals. It's that, but then you're probably all connected together, aren't you? Are you? Not necessarily. You would have to be in that situation. Oh, I have to fill in 3 of each. Okay, hold on. I have to fill in 3 of each. So it's okay to go across one of the diagonals. Okay. I probably want to go across one of the diagonals. Yes, yeah. Oh, but this, if I put it in this position, is already covering one of the diagonals of that. If I put it in this position, it's only covering its own diagonal. But if I cover it only its own diagonal, then this has to cover its own. Well, or that one can. If that one does, then we've got way too many. Yeah, we can't fill that in anymore. But I guess we could do that, which is filling in one of these. They're definitely going to be sharing diagonals together. Which 2 are going to share diagonals? If it's you, those 2 share a diagonal. Then I need to fill in. Oh, but then I need to put you. Okay, hold on. So if you were there, I would need to put you somewhere that didn't cover a diagonal. I can't anymore. Yes. Okay, this is how this is going to narrow down. Oh, but they could all be shuffled around. This is impossible to think about. If you were there, oh, that's not the right shape. If you were there, you're only using up your own diagonal. Holy moly, I don't even know how to think about this. You 2 could fit together into a nice shape like that. Does that do 3 on each? It does do 3 on each. Interesting. This seems doable. Does it? No. I'd have to start, I'd have to end there, but I also want to get down that bit. Well, if they're all together, that does not hit 3 on each. That one's got 3, that one's got 3, that one does not have 3. So I have to fill in that space, I guess. But if I did that, then that doesn't fit anymore. So yeah, you'd have to be separate. If you're separate, then I have to end up there and start down here. But I can't do the rest. I don't think. What if you're all up, actually? Does it change anything? Oh, I thought I had it then, but no. I was like, oh, I just have to start there. The wrong shape. Sadly. You two don't join together in a nice way, but doesn't mean you can't. What about this kind of shape? What don't we satisfy there? We've got 3. Okay, this one. Deary me. But you could be down here. Oh no. So right now you're there. You're there. This isn't the last one as well. There's got to be a nice way of figuring this out, but like, there seems to be way too many possibilities. You've got 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. What am I doing? You're there. You're there. You could be up there, I guess. No. One, two, three. 2, 3. So if we join them all together, the problem is that we'd have to fill that in. Therefore, where would you go? Up. There. But then we've got too many spaces. I can't fill in that and that and that. Can I? Nope. So these get shuffled around in some weird way. Oh dear. Okay, well, if you're on this one, so therefore you are on. No, but then they wouldn't join together. You'd have to be there or there, but then you're not joined. You don't need to be joined, I guess. Oh, you do need to be joined if I'm swapping your positions, though. Okay. You go there. Then. So we've got you, got you, got you. Is this doable, actually? This might be doable. So, I'm doing 4, 3, 2. No, hold on. 3. Yeah, 2 and 3. So now I'm just doing. This one's a problem. What would make this a 4? I filled in that, but then we've got a problem. Why am I doing that? Uh, uh, uh. No, you all have to be on your ends. Do you? You don't all have to be on your ends. That's okay. Hold on. So, one, two, just two again. One, two, three. That seems to be the consistent issue here, is that you never have three next to you. Because I'm always putting... Well, first of all, you're taking up one of your spaces, and then one of the others is also taking up that space. Okay, if you... Yeah, so the problem is if we put you on your end, and what I mean by that is I'm putting this, or the end of this shape, on its own symbol. Like I'm putting it there. The problem is if I do that, it's taking up one of its own spaces, and then one of the other two ends up taking up its own space. And that would be true here as well. Unless I'm not going to join them. That's the situation where that could be fine. Like if you were there and you were there, and I don't join them, then it's like impossible to draw everything. So they are getting joined. So you are going like that, I think. So you're not occupying one of your spaces, but then the others can't occupy. That one could, okay. And that one could do its own. So, and then that one over there would be like this. To occupy its own diagonal, and this one's diagonal. But I can't draw that. For sure. Like even this bit's not drawable. Okay. So they're shuffling around more. They are shuffling around more. Put you here. Something needs to do your diagonal. So what do I have? What shapes do I have left? I have the middle shape and the right shape left. The middle shape could go there. It would occupy its own diagonal. And then the shape on the right. So just what the two left shapes, the shape on the right could stay on the right, and it needs to occupy its own diagonal, either separately or... If I do it separately, I definitely can't draw the thing. So it's coming in, it's staying in. Is that doable? Okay. Occupy its own diagonal. That might be doable. That looks doable. Yay! Oh my gosh. I can't tell how logically I did that. I guess it was like some experimentation of putting different shapes in different places. Can I finish this? Could you just go all in the middle? Oh gosh. Oh, you're a 4. Okay. There we go. Let's do... Wait, so you need four corners filled in. What? 4 corners filled in. Those 3 can go there. What's wrong? 4, 3, 1, 2, 3. Oh, I could have just not done that, right? I think I'm actually done. Yay, that was much easier. Holy moly, I did a level in this section. This is cool. This is nice and meta. Sort of. It's not exactly meta. It's a little bit meta. Meta would be like doing a puzzle on here, which I still suspect might happen at some point. Or it might be a puzzle that involves this shape. I don't know. But yeah, just one puzzle today. So these could take a while. I guess I shall continue. And maybe I'll be able to do one of these too if I've done the corresponding sections. I might be able to get some of the others without having done the corresponding sections. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes.